are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Clemens, Vice President of Life Markets. Thank you for taking your time today to sit with us on our postseason game plan webinar. I'm joined with Matt Alina, our Life Marketing Rep here at URL, as well as we're very pleased to have from Legacy Safeguard, Lisa Cook, who will be doing the majority of the postseason game plan presentation. I think you all really enjoy it. It's a great marketing strategy to help you sell more in the final expense markets and really provide a great asset to your existing client base and to new clients. So without further ado, let's get started. First off, for those new to URL, I want to give you a little background on who we are and how we started. We were founded in 1986 by Richard Bassiano and Gary Clemens. Both Richard and Gary were with a life insurance company, United Republic Life Insurance Company, that was based in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Gary was the president of that company, and Richard was his vice president of sales. And then in 1986, another company came in and acquired United Republic Life Insurance Company, and Richard and Gary founded URL as a brokerage agency back in '86, focusing on life insurance and then health, annuities, Medicare, and more. We are family-owned and operated for 28 years, completely independent, and we obviously specialize in life, annuity, health, Medicare, as well as ancillary products. We service independent agents, agencies, and MGAs. We have 30 employees here to assist you, our partner agents and agencies and their clients, and we excel in providing quality service, compensation, products, education, and marketing support to our partners to help you build your business. So if you're not in the final expense market now, you might be focusing in the Medicare area and want to get your foot in the door here. Obviously, we know that there's a growing senior market out there. The final expense products are affordable. We have very easy underwriting and application process, and average first-year commissions are around 100%, with an average case size of $600 annual premium, and strong renewal commissions as well. Comparing that to our other life markets, you know, the renewal commissions on the final expense are the most attractive by far. And we offer multiple marketing tools that are going to help you build your business. And we also, having a client insured for multiple lines, cross-selling from Medicare to life or other lines, is going to help you retain your client loyalty. I always say it turns a consumer into a client when you insure them with multiple lines. Also, why URL? Well, we have vested commissions day one. Not all organizations do that. So what that means is the commissions that you have follow with you. If you don't stay with the URL, you are independent, your commissions follow you. We don't hold them back. For qualified agents, you can earn up to a 9-month advance. We do have a lead subsidy program for our producers and final expense to help you get additional clients and help you market additional people, and marketing programs to help you grow your business like this postseason game plan. Our website is very robust. Matt will show you some of the tools that you'll be able to utilize right after this webinar on our website. We have rate sheets, quote engines, agent guides, and the postseason game plan information right on our website that you can click on and utilize after this presentation. Sales support from URL, 28 years of experience and growing. We have sales conventions for our top producers. For 2015 production, we have our Grand Cayman trip coming up. And if you need E&O coverage, we offer E&O at $150. And again, best of all, you maintain your independence while working with URL. By the numbers, if you're not doing final expense now, you're in the Medicare markets, other markets, this just gives you a sample of the additional compensation you can earn in 2015 by utilizing the postseason game plan marketing strategy and starting to sell final expense. So if you focused on this and only made one sale a month, it would be $7,200 extra compensation, 2 sales a month 14.4, 1 sale a week, 28.8 in extra compensation, and 2 sales a week, 57.6 in extra compensation plus renewals. The legacy safeguard system and the postseason game plan is used with the United of Omaha product. It's an excellent final expense product. It's issued as low as ages 45 through age 85 on a level death benefit. And as I said, it's affordable. We can go down to a $2,000 death benefit. Also, if you do some online sales or over-the-phone business, they have IGO, online applications available through this product. So that's a real unique feature to United of Omaha. And they don't do a required phone interview at point of sale like some of our other carriers do. And we have these great turnkey marketing solutions to help you with your business. And to look at that sample rate for a 65-year-old female, level benefit 4101, of our 13 final expense carriers, that is number 1 in price for final expense. On top of the marketing piece that you're going to hear from Lisa today, we have our final expense lead subsidies to thank you for your business. What that means is you're receiving top GA commissions from URL. And for every $1,000 of annualized premium you sell, we're going to give a $50 lead subsidy. So if you sold in the month of December, month of January, just $2,000 of final expense business, we're going to give you a $100 lead subsidy to help you with your marketing and help you earn additional sales. And you can carry that over for a month if you weren't ready to order leads at this time. Obviously, during AEP and the annual enrollment period, you're pretty busy. And the final expense market is not the perfect time to be marketing the final expense plan when you're busy doing your Medicare sales. So if you wanted to push that off and utilize that lead subsidy for the end of the AEP time, obviously you can do that. So how do I get started in final expense? Well, the postseason game plan is the perfect tool and strategy. And who better to talk about the postseason game plan but Lisa Cook, the National Director of Group Marketing at Legacy Safeguard. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Lisa and also thank you, Lisa, for being here and taking time to review this great program with URL.
Well, thanks.
And
I'm sorry.
We'll pass the controls over to you, Lisa, and hopefully everyone will be able to see your screen.
All right.
And we'll get this started.
Okay. Can everybody see my screen?
I can. It's the postseason game plan in green.
Yep. Super. Well, hey, that's an easy transition. That always means it's going to go well if I can actually show my screen. Thank you, Steve, for inviting me today to talk about this exciting strategy and a great product. I think today we're going to talk about really what's going to come next. You made it through the AEP, and now what? Well, really the good news is that you already have everything you need to continue to build your business. On today's call, we're going to drill down on the marketing strategy that Steve talked about, and we're going to talk about a free lifetime service that you can offer your clients combined with a great final expense brand. We've also built this with a great sales system and partnered with it to design just the product and the strategies that's going to help you build your business. Now let's get started. The postseason game plan. We've really created this book to help you build your strategy, and this is going to actually act as your playbook. Everybody on the call today, if you're interested in receiving one of these books, just get with Steve or Matt. They're going to send me a list, and I'm going to make sure that we get a book out to you so you can help build, so you can just have this easy read, look at the book. It only takes about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to read it, and I think you're going to see that it's going to help you really build your strategy. Also, we've also created a site that you can log into at www.postseasongameplan.com. We're going to get into what exactly is on that site later on in the presentation. But these are going to be a couple of things that are going to act really as your playbook and your strategy to help you build your business. You've already been identified by your clients as a trusted advisor. You've already been in their home. Most likely you've already helped them make some really hard decisions, whether it's choosing a med sub, helping them with financial decisions, or maybe you're even one of those trusted advisors that have helped your clients during difficult times. And so you're just that person that they're looking for to help them with this piece of the puzzle that's most often overlooked. Chances are most of your clients are in the 65 age group, and they really have already dealt with this sometimes at some point in their life. And most of the time, what they've experienced is that this is not an easy process. And so what they want to do is that they don't want to leave this burden to their family members. And this is something that's also not very easily talked about. It's something that a lot of clients don't really like to talk about. But by you already having that relationship with your client, you're going to be that person that they're going to be most likely to open up and talk to. Medicare clients are exactly the same people that need coverage for final expense that you've already helped with identifying their Medicare needs. This is a huge potential. The final expense market is not saturated. 30% of U.S. households, over 35 million people, have no life insurance at all. Half of those households, over 58 million people, say they need more life insurance, and this is the highest number than there's ever been. 70% of women and over 60% of men believe that life insurance is a necessity, and they should have it. They just don't have anybody to talk about it with. 60% of consumers don't recall even being approached by life insurance in the last 2 years. And 8 out of every 10 households need basic life insurance, but they just don't really have an agent to talk with. But you're already that agent. You've already been in that home, and you already have that relationship. Seniors are the fastest American growing market out there, and they all need your help with final expense planning. And your clients want to buy from you. Just like I said, you're already in that home. You already have that relationship with those clients. And 78% of shoppers with a previous relationship with an agent bought life insurance when their agent presented it to them. So even with that number, you're already in the door, and there's already a greater likelihood that when you talk about this with your clients, that they're going to buy it from you. And that's what we're going to be working with here to help you kind of bring that to your client is Legacy Safeguard. Because at the end of the day, we all want to be remembered and leave a lasting legacy. And that's really what we're going to do with Legacy Safeguard. And by offering Legacy Safeguard to your clients, you're going to be able to build that valuable relationship and continue to build it and enter into the next phase of the postseason. Now, we talked a little bit about this book, and it's really going to be a Medicare agent's guide to successfully advancing through the Medicare season and getting into the postseason. This is where you really start to identify your clients. I mean, these are the clients that you've already worked with, and you can even go, I'm sure all of you have a client list. Maybe you have it written down on in a notebook. Maybe you've got it on an Excel sheet. But this is really where you go back and you begin to identify your target clients. You review your client list and see which one of these boxes that you can check. Are they 65 years or older? Probably so if you've talked with them about a Medicare product. Do they have kids and grandkids? Because these are the kinds of people that have already started thinking about that they don't want to leave a burden for their kids. They want to make sure all of their all of their business is taken care of. Do they seem like these are the kind of people that plan ahead? Are they people that look past just tomorrow? Are these the people that want to be remembered long after they're gone, like I think all of us want to do? And these are the people that you're going to start looking at to go back to talk about final expense. And this is really where the postseason begins. First of all, you're going to write down your clients that you want to follow up with. And then you're going to send out this Legacy Safeguard pre-approach letter. This is one of the most, and I'll show you this in a minute, but this is one of the best systems that we have. This is a very, very easy letter written in a Word document that really allows you to kind of tweak it and change it to give you more of a personal interaction with your client if you have something personal that you want to say in there. The letter, because it's in a Word document, allows you to do this. And we'll look at this letter in a minute. You want to meet with your clients and you want to thank them for the Medicare business that you and that Medicare relationship you already have with them. And you want to answer any questions that they might have about maybe the transaction that you've already had. And then you're going to enroll them in Legacy Safeguard, and then you're going to transition into that final expense piece. And you can already tell that this is kind of used in a football strategy. So this is where you don't want to punt the ball. You want to use, we've got a great referral system that you also can use to help you increase your client base and build your thriving business. And so this is where we're going to do, this is where we're going to start to change the game with Legacy Safeguard. Legacy Safeguard was really built for two purposes. First of all, for the clients, this is what you're going to give to your clients, and this is going to be a free lifetime service, lifetime membership in Legacy Safeguard. It's a comprehensive legacy planning and end-of-life planning service. And you're going to enroll your clients in this really just for meeting with you and just for a relationship that you already have with your clients. And then for the agents, we have built a complete turnkey sales and marketing system, all built to help you increase your sales and your persistency in your face amounts. And we're going to do that with Legacy Safeguard University that we're going to look at in a few minutes, and then also just in the postseason game plan website that Steve touched on earlier. Because what we want to do is that we want to help you set more appointments. We want to help you make more presentation and close more sales with Legacy Safeguard. So let's look at this letter. Hopefully you can see this on the screen, and this is what I said. It's in a Word document, so you're going to be able to drop your logo in there, or you can just put your name up there, whatever you need to do to personalize that. And then really this letter says, hey, dear client, thank you so much for trusting me with your Medicare plans this year. I hope you enjoy your new plan, and please let me know if you have any questions. And then it goes on I want to help you. I want to say thank you for working with me this year. And because of that relationship, you're going to be able to provide them membership in this Legacy Safeguard. Also, as you can see, the letter highlights some of the core member benefits of Legacy Safeguard. And it says, again, I believe it's so important to leave a lasting legacy. I want to give you this free of no charge as a member of Legacy Safeguard, and then it goes in and it highlights the benefits. And then it goes on. In addition, an importance of leaving a lasting legacy is protecting your family from the burden of your paying for your final expenses. One of the services that I can offer you and your family is offering you a final expense program. And then it just gives your contact information. And this letter is not salesy. it really just looks like it's something, and it is a letter that you as an agent are personally writing to your client to not only thank them for the relationship, but to help build an additional relationship by giving them legacy safeguard and then helping them make sure that they're not a burden to their family after they're gone. We've even set up a phone script for you if you're a little bit uncertain with how you need to position this when you call to make an appointment and set up that time to go meet with them. We've even got that for you. But this letter is, we have agents call us time and time again and thank us for this letter. They say, this is just outstanding. This letter has just gotten them more and more opportunities to go back and talk to their clients. Your clients, as I said, they want to buy from you. And now let's drill down a little bit into the membership in Legacy Safeguard and what your clients are going to get when they're enrolled in Legacy Safeguard. We've got a very simple enrollment form that you're going to use. It's basically just their name, their address. You can email it into Legacy Safeguard. You can mail it in. You can fax it in. We really don't care how you get it to us. But once we receive that, we are going to build a kit, a membership kit for your client, and we're going to mail it out to them. And let's talk a little bit about what exactly is what are exactly the benefits of a Legacy Safeguard. So as a member of Legacy Safeguard, your clients are going to be enrolled in the Legacy Planning Service. So you can see on the left-hand side of your screen, you're going to see this box. The box is actually a one-of-a-kind software package that your clients are going to be able to download onto their personal computers, and they can record all of their memories. They can record their final wishes. They can talk about the things that are important to them. They can talk about things that they want to make sure that they pass along to members of their family. It's just a legacy planning software system that your clients can use. This is a great time of the year as we approach holidays. A lot of our members will call back and say, man, I'm so glad I got this software here at the holiday season because we kind of used it as a family event. We all sat around and detailed the things that we wanted to put in the software. And it's stored right there on your computer. The next phase is the next part is the end-of-life planning guidance and assistance. This is probably the biggest part of Legacy Safeguard, because what this accesses for your clients is what I really think of is an advocate. On this card that you see right here on the left-hand side is the membership card is attached to their member letter. On this card is their name, their membership number, and your name is their trusted advisor. But what this card has on here, this 800 number, 866 number, it's actually not on this card, but this number, this 866-903-1827, that phone number is answered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So when the client passes away, that family member can call Legacy Safeguard, and that advisor is going to be there to walk them through every part of their funeral planning, whether it's needing to contact a funeral home, help them identify a funeral home, whether it's price negotiation for a funeral to make sure that they get a good value, whether it is need for a hotel, or if they need help with bereavement travel and assistance, that Legacy Safeguard advisor is going to be their personal advocate to be with them from beginning to end. We can even help with filing a claim. So that Legacy Safeguard advisor is going to be with them for the entire duration of that. And if you think about it, for those of you that are on the call, if you've ever had to plan for a funeral or something ever happened to a family member, that's probably one of the scariest times in your life. because all of a sudden, you're faced with something that you don't have to do every day, and you wonder what in the world am I going to do? Well, that Legacy Safeguard Advisor can be there to help at all times, completely available day or night whenever the family needs it. Also, for support for survivors, we've got access to bereavement travel. As I said, we've got access to counseling if they need it. If you need help with setting up reservations, again, just more advocacy there to help for survivors. Also, on the website that they're going to be able to log on to, we have access to estate planning support. If you need help with locating an estate planning attorney, we even have access to a free living will. Many other aspects of estate planning that are available to our members at reduced cost. And then even though we talk a lot about what happens when someone passes away, the Celebrating Life events section of Legacy Safeguard, it really is more about just what it says, celebrating life events. In your Legacy packet, the clients are going to have a gift certificate where they can send up to 45 pictures. And this is a little bit what it looks like on the left-hand side where it says Family Legacy DVD. They can send up to 45 pictures into Legacy Safeguard, and we're going to create them a really nice DVD with all of their pictures on it. A lot of people use that at this time of the year, holidays. You could say that the Cook family Christmas. If you wanted to have a hodgepodge of pictures from a great vacation that you took, or if you just want to have a family legacy DVD, we're happy to do that. And for you, the agent, the nicest part of this is the last slide of this DVD says this was provided to you in your name as the agent. So it's a great way for every time the family looks at this DVD, they're going to see your name at the end of the slide. So it's a great way to get your name out there, and as the person that provided this great DVD for your clients. We also have a discount program for prescriptions for Walmart and Sam's, and we'll also have a 25% discount for FTD. So at this time of the year, when people are wanting to send gift baskets or wine baskets or fruit baskets, FTD has those available, and our members would get a 25% discount for those services. So as you can see, the Legacy Safeguard service has a great many benefits, and it's a really robust service. And again, you're going to provide this to your clients for absolutely nothing, and it's a lifetime membership, all provided by you. Whoops, excuse me. I don't know why that popped up. And now we're going to, as you offer your clients membership into Legacy Safeguard, you're going to be transitioning into the final expense planning section of that, when you're going to be saying part of leaving a lasting legacy is protecting your family from the unexpected costs and burdens of final expense. We've developed a complete marketing guide to help you with that transition. This is going to be available to you on Legacy Safeguard University, and we'll talk about that a little bit later, because we want you as the agent to make sure that you know how to talk to your clients about Legacy Safeguard, and also how to talk about with scripts and strategies, and we've all spelled this out in our marketing guide. And if you don't like to read and you'd rather listen to it on a CD, we've got the Comprehensive Marketing Guide CD that you can just pop in your computer, or listen to it as you're driving around to make those appointments. We want to make sure that as you transition, that you've got those scripts and those strategies to make that easy. And while you're meeting with your clients, we also will make available to you, and you'll get this in your new agent kit, and I'll tell you how to do that in a minute. We've also given you a DVD that has member testimonies from Legacy Safeguard and talks about the benefits, and even we'll interview people that are members in Legacy Safeguard, and you can see exactly how those membership benefits have helped those clients. And Steve touched on this a little bit, but what we've used to partner our Legacy Safeguard Legacy Safeguard service with is United of Omaha. And United of Omaha, and those of you that have grown up in watching the Wild Kingdom, I think everyone knows of Mutual of Omaha. You could not ask for a greater brand recognition. And it's nice when you go and visit homes, you don't have to talk about exactly what product or company once you say Mutual of Omaha, pretty much it's done, because everyone knows Mutual of Omaha. Steve touched on this. You've got your level pay products, $2,000 to $40,000, issue ages 45 to 85. They've even got a graded product. It's nice because it's simplified underwriting, so you're not going to have to schedule any medical exams or no blood draws or anything like that. It's simplified underwriting. It's got a great e-app that's really easy for agents to use, and great rates. We've created a presentation brochure for you to use when you go and sit down to meet with your clients. It's a easy-to-use brochure that practically walks you through the entire meeting, and we created it just for that. When you get this brochure, you're actually going to open the brochure inside out. And on the left-hand of the side of the brochure, it's going to talk all about Legacy Safeguard, and it's going to help you use it with the talking points of all the member benefits of Legacy Safeguard. And then as you make your transition, you're just going to flip over the brochure, and on the other side, it's going to have the whole Mutual of Omaha product. So you don't have to bring a lot of materials in when you meet with your clients. You can just use this one brochure to talk to your clients. And when you go on to register at www.legacysafeguarduniversity.com, you're going to receive a new agent kit that will be mailed out to you from Legacy Safeguard, and you'll have sample brochures in your kit. You'll also have this CD that you saw that you can listen to in your car. You also have the marketing guide, so you can flip through it, and also that DVD that you can play at your client meetings. Because as we've talked about, we just want to make it as simple as possible for you to understand Legacy Safeguard, for you to understand the marketing system, and so you can make that transition easily for your clients. So we want to arm you with everything you need when you go to make your contact with your client. And then what we've done also is we use this referral system, because when you meet with your clients and you offer them Legacy Safeguard, we also want you to be able to offer the Legacy Safeguard members the opportunity to sponsor up to 6 people in membership of Legacy Safeguard. We kind of call this the compound effect of referrals, because what this is going to do is this is going to help build your client base. And what you'll find, and this is what I hear day to day when I talk to agents about when they go in to talk to their clients, when you talk to your clients and you enroll them in Legacy Safeguard, something is going to resonate in those clients when you talk to them about the member benefits. Maybe it's that great DVD that's going to be provided to them absolutely free. Maybe it's that those clients know, maybe their sister took a great family trip, and they think, you know what, my sister would really enjoy having this membership, because I know that she would really like to be able to use that free DVD to be able to chronicle that great vacation the family took. Maybe it's a client that knows that maybe their next door neighbor, maybe their family lives out of town, and maybe they live a long way from them. And they know that when something happens to that person, that they're going to need that membership, not membership, they're going to need that benefit of that bereavement travel. Maybe they're going to need that advocacy of that Legacy Safeguard Legacy Safeguard advisor that can help them locate a funeral home, because maybe the family members live in Texas and maybe their parents have moved to Florida. And when something happens to their parents, they're going to be the ones that get that call, and they're going to need to be able to find a funeral home, maybe in an area that they don't even live in. So your clients are going to be able to sponsor up to 6 people in Legacy Safeguard, and I'll show you that form in a minute. We've even provided it to you. So the power of referrals, so if you could get as many as 20 referrals a week, you could get maybe two to four sales per week, and that actually could add up to over $100,000 in sales per year. And you do that just by saying part of leaving a lasting legacy is making sure that you help others leave one too. And this is a referral form, and this is also going to be in your new agent packet that you're going to receive when you log on and create an account on Legacy Safeguard University. So simply, that's all you do right here. You allow your clients the opportunity to offer this membership to up to 6 people, and this exactly is your next lead. We've even provided for you a great gift certificate that you can use that will act as a lead card. Even on Legacy Safeguard University, we've even got this ebook to give you other ideas and strategies about earning referrals and building a thriving business. And this is even available to you in an ebook format on Legacy Safeguard. Because what we really want to do is as I continue to say, we want to give you those strategies to help you build your business. This game plan will help you grow your Medicare business and create the senior market business year after year. So this is where we talked a little bit more about Legacy Safeguard University. And I know that Steve has this on their website, so you will go on, create an account on Legacy Safeguard University. As we talked about, you're going to get your new agent kit, and this is a little bit about what it's going to look like. Once you've created an account, you're going to be able to log in, and we've got online training support. It's available to you 24 hours a day. We've got helpful videos. You can look at all of the marketing guides. You can look at the client marketing pieces. You can even order the marketing pieces straight from Legacy Safeguard University. It's a great way, just in the comfort of your own home or business, just to have a great training site disposable to you whenever you need it. And then let's talk a little bit about the postseason game plan. We talked a lot about how to build the postseason game plan and the website. This is when you go on to the postseasongameplan.com, you're going to be able to again, just like the audio CD that we talked about marketing, we've also got a great audio book. So as you drive to and from your client's appointments, you can now listen to chapter and verse just as exactly what's in the Postseason Game Plan book. So you can experience the Highway University as you listen to the strategies. And this is probably one of the greatest things that we've got. This is new this year to the Postseason Game Plan. We've got a great smartphone app where you can download all of your clients onto your smartphone. You can log into your client information. You can even read the book. You can listen to the audio. You can watch the video. You can export and manage your client list straight from your smartphone. And if you're like me, I don't go anywhere without my phone. So now you can have your whole postseason game plan strategy right on your smartphone. So let's recap a little bit about the preseason. So we've talked a little bit about the postseason game plan and all it offers. Now we want to focus one game at a time. We want to serve our clients, and you've already completed that with the AEP. Now it's time to identify those clients, start talking about how you want to reach your clients. You want to take advantage of that great letter that we talked about, and now you want to become a senior market champion. You can do that all through using the postseason game plan. We've got a great overview of the book and a great system of how to focus in on exactly what you need and much, much more. And you'll do that all through the www.postseasongameplan.com strategy. And now, Matt, I'll hand it back over to you, and that concludes my portion of our visit today.
Outstanding information. Thank you very much, Lisa. I appreciate all that information. And I know there's going to be a lot of questions that are going to come up, and we'll get those questions answered here at the end of the presentation. I'm trying to change over the presenter.
See if I can help you out here. There you go.
I got it here.
Okay.
So to build on the football analogy for the postseason, you can look at us here at URL as your coaches. We're here to help you execute the best plays. We have the X's and O's, and it's just a matter of executing those X's and O's to make more money, to get in front of more people, and like Lisa said, get more appointments, more presentations, and more sales. And your coaches, you could contact Steve Clemens here at URL, or you can contact me. My name is Matt Alina. My email address, or our email addresses, are on the screen. And as Lisa mentioned, for those of you that want that book, please contact either Steve or myself with your interest. We'll also need, if we don't know who you are, for those of you who are new to URL, we will need to get your name, address, and phone number so we can get that book out to you. So here at URL, between Steve and myself, we're here to help you with illustration support, case design, underwriting risk assessments, marketing assistance, product training, whatever we can do to help you with that sale. Between Steve and myself, we have nearly a combined experience of about 25 years of service here at URL. You can access our website at urlinsgroup.com. So for those of you that are new to URL and you don't already have, or for those of you that don't have a username and password to get into our website, again, our website is urlinsgroup.com. The temporary username is Grand, and the temporary password is Cayman. So for those of you that are looking to get information regarding the Legacy Safeguard and to get into the Legacy Safeguard University, you'll log into the system, you'll click on Life Markets. Then you'll go to Product Information after it takes you to this screen. And then you can get Product Information, Mutual of Omaha, where you can get final expense quotes, or you can click on Mutual of Omaha. When you click on Mutual of Omaha, it's going to take you to the postseason game plan, which, as we showed you, it's a turnkey marketing strategy for final expense to your Medicare clients. And we also have a link set up for the Legacy Safeguard University. When you get there, you'll see that it takes you to the Legacy Safeguard University, and you'll see that there's training videos and information right at your fingertips. For those of you that are kind of concerned about final expense market and thinking, oh, I'm just throwing out a final expense policy, I think, Lisa, you'll agree that this is more than just a final expense policy. This is allowing people, rich and poor, the ability to be remembered, a way to leave a legacy. And you'll also see that when you're providing the legacy safeguard, you're also providing them a competitive final expense plan. And you'll see for somebody that, for a female born January 1st of 1947, Mutual of Omaha is the top monthly rate, the best rate against its competition, $41.01 a month, and that's with Mutual of Omaha's Living Promise. And when you are offering a $10,000 policy with Mutual of Omaha, you're also offering the clients the legacy safeguard. So you're doing more than just providing a final expense policy. You're providing them peace of mind, and in addition to that, you're also building upon that sale with getting the referrals and building and growing that business. So if you're new to URL and you haven't already completed our flash contracting paperwork, you can do that by going to our licensing section on our website, click on flash contracting, and then it's going to obtain your information. You'll fill out your information one time. As you're growing your business and you want to get contracted with different companies, you can do that as well. One thing that Steve mentioned at the beginning of the presentation is that we do offer E&O. For those of you who are looking for E&O coverage, we offer it here at URL. It's $150 a year, and it covers you for your business with URL. We like to work hard. We like to play hard. And the business that you do with URL, especially on the final expense side of the fence, all of your business earns points towards trips. Steve mentioned at the beginning of the presentation that your business is earning points for the trip to the Grand Caymans. And this is just some snapshots of some of our past trips. Back in 2012, we had the President's Club in the Dominican Republic. Everyone had an outstanding time, all-inclusive. In 2013, we had we used the Greenbrier Resort, and everyone had a great time there as well. We were in Newport, Rhode Island earlier this year. And then in addition to those trips, we also have events at the Giant Center in Hershey for those of you that are in the central Pennsylvania area, or maybe you're traveling through the central Pennsylvania area. We do have a suite at the Giant Center. They play host to Hershey Bears hockey and other concerts and special events that travel to this area. If you're ever interested in some of these events, let us know. We'd love to have you out there. It's fully catered, and it's just a great way to have a great evening out and an opportunity for one another to get to know each other. Coming up in May of 2015, May 6th through the 8th, we will be holding our Leaders Conference in Hershey, Pennsylvania at the Hershey Lodge and Convention Center. You'll see that the room there is filled with agents and partners that have done business with us in the past. We would love to have you out there to get to know you, and then we have outstanding breakout sessions that will specialize in the different specialty markets that you're in. So if it's life, or if it's Medicare, or underage health, or some of the ancillary products, or annuities, or maybe you're looking to possibly get into those markets, we're here to be able, that event is a great event to be able to network with people that are already successful in that field, and it's also an opportunity for you to gather more information and really get to know us a little bit better as well. And again, the President's Club is in 2016, and that's going to be at the Westin Resort at Grand Cayman 7 Mile Beach Resort and Spa. And you have the rest of this year and all of next year to qualify. And we'd love to see that each and every one of you makes it to those trips. If you have any questions at the end of this presentation, I will be opening up for questions. But if you do have questions after we after we break away, feel free to give us a call. You can reach us toll-free at 800-WANT-URL, and that breaks down to 800-926-8875. You can reach me at extension 141, or you can reach Steve at extension 132. And again, if you're interested in that booklet, the postseason game plan book, it's your play guide for final expense sales and the legacy safeguard. We'll be happy to get that out to you. You can email us or give us a call. We'll get that out to you. And again, our website is url.insgroup.com. The temporary username, again, in lowercase letters is Grand, and the temporary password in lowercase letters is Cayman. And like I said, we'd love to have you out to the Grand Cayman. We'd also like to have you out in Hershey, Pennsylvania for our Leaders Conference. So at this time, I'm going to open it up for any questions that we have.
Hey, Matt.
Okay, Lisa, you ready for these questions? Yes, Jim.
Hey, I just wanted to, real quick, we did launch a poll here on your screen. If you're still on the webinar and you have interest in us following up with you after, please click yes. And obviously, we don't want to bother you if you're not interested. So click no, and we will not call you. I just want to throw that out there, and go ahead and carry on with your questions.
Thanks, Jim. Question here for you from Steve. Is this packet available in paper format for those who do not use a PC? And also, where can we download the application? Well, I can answer the application question, Steve. The question or the application for the Mutual of Omaha application is available on our website under Forms. We can also email it to you if you need that. It's also available through the iGo sales platform, the online platform. So if you have clients on in another state that you're licensed in, or another part of the state where it's several hours away, you can do the application over the phone. And Lisa, I'll let you ask or answer this question about if the packet is available in paper format for those who don't use a PC.
For those that don't use the PC, we have a couple of options available. You can either have a family member that is comfortable with accessing a website, log on and print the forms out, or on Legacy Safeguard University, you'll see that you do have an option if you have a client that you would like to provide a portfolio for. It's not quite as robust because the software allows you really to expand it almost limitless for different topics. But if you are interested in a hard copy on Legacy Safeguard University, you'll see a portfolio that is available for purchase. I believe it's $19, but it will show you exactly what that portfolio looks like if you'd like to, as an agent, if you'd like to provide that for your client.
Thank you, Lisa. If anyone else has any other questions, feel free to type those questions, and I'll read those aloud, and we'll get those answered for you. You can also raise your hand, and then I can unmute your phone or your microphone, and you can ask your question aloud, and we'll get that answered. And then, of course, I'm in several webinars where I have questions after I've already logged off, and wanted to ask that question. You can certainly do that with us here. If you have questions after you have lunch or whatever, and you're like, oh, I have this question, feel free to give us a call, 800-926-8875. My extension is 141. Steve's extension is 132, or you can certainly email us as well. Lisa, I'm not seeing any other questions coming in at this point, so we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for today's presentation. We know that your time is valuable, and we appreciate your partnership. For those of you that had a great Medicare season or that do their Medicare sales with us, this is a great way to build on that Medicare sale. I know that I kind of heard through the grapevine. I'm not a Medicare expert, but I heard through the grapevine that the commissions for Medicare aren't going to be paid out until 2015. One of the nice features about final expense and this legacy safeguard is that you get paid right away. As soon as the client places the case, you're going to find when you log into your bank information that you've received commission shortly thereafter. So there is no delays in paying you, and the company pays you direct. It doesn't get channeled through URL or through the legacy safeguard folks. So again, if you do have any questions, feel free to contact us. We appreciate your business. We appreciate your partnership, and we look forward to helping you through the rest of this year and into the years to come. Thank you very much, and have a great day, everybody.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you,
everyone.
Lisa.
Bye-bye.